Okay, we're back for round 3, and we are going to do box number 3 and 4. We've opened 2 boxes from this case so far, so this is going to be box number 3 and box number 4 together. Now, we've seen, so far out of 2 boxes, we've gotten 3 autos per box. That includes, one of the boxes had the Arisa Endo Chrome Auto, the SP Chrome Auto of hers. And that knocked out one of our regular base autos. So I was thinking, from what I'd seen from other people opening, that it was mostly going to be always 3 base autos, and then your extra auto in these boxes was going to be number 4. But from the look of it now, it looks like most, well, so far the boxes that we've done of these has been just 3 autos per box. It's still good because you do have your chance at 4 autos and you do have your chance at checkies and stuff like that. But it is a little bit just kind of like, really, that's it? When you're used to opening these boxes for the last like 5-6 years, and the normal amount of autos has gone down like so far from where it used to be. All right, so there we go. 6 piles. We are ready to go on this one. Our checklist seems pretty good, even though I'm still laughing my ass off from the last time we did this when we had the one girl named Bookmark. Because, come on. It's not Bookmark. But it told me that it was Bookmark. So that's just making me laugh on that one. I still have no answer as to why Yuki Arai has 2 base cards. Why she has 2 base cards in this set. There's 2 number 12s with her on them, and they are just regular base. There's nothing to make one of them look like it is a alternate auto card or specialty, not auto, but just alternate photo card or anything like that. So no checky in that pile there. We're just going to go pile by pile. We're just going to do it that way for right now. I'm just looking to see if I can see any of the autos so I can drop them down. I think the auto is at the very bottom already. I think the auto got dropped down. All right, Asia. There's some of our rookies. Maki. Manami, right? Manami. That's what's her name. That's the one who always signs in yellow and messes up all the cards, right? What was her name again? I got one of her checkies, and it's like one of the worst checkies that I have because you can barely even read it, right? I'll see, my translator brings her name up as easy. We know it's not easy. See, right away my translator just messes with me on this stuff. Why does my translator have to do that? We should know it's not easy. Why is it telling me it's easy? Come on. Don't do this to me. Tokyo Women's Pro Wrestling. I don't know. I'm not even gonna fight with this thing because it's gonna just piss me off. We know it's not. God damn it. All right. Our first of our chrome stamped auto cards is Maki. See, that's the one who she was at one of the shows that I went to, but my translator, because that's the thing, the translator doesn't always do it right. The translator gave me the wrong name, and I didn't realize that I had cards for her, or I would have had her sign them when I was there. See, there we go again, right there, back to back in that pack are 2 base Yuki Arais. I'm not letting that stress me out because I'm going to let this one stress me out instead. Oh, all right, Yuki Kamifuku. That's the one who like is just barely 18 in her freaking picture. And then we got that other one that's what, 12 years old that we came across. All right, so see, there's Yuki Arai. Yuki Arai has an SP card. Yuki Arai has a chrome auto card. Yuki Arai has 2 base cards, and I think she also has an alternate clothing card as well. She's got too many cards. All right, there's one of our favorites. Oh, they always have the flying picture of her on the back. Every one of those ones is always a flying picture from Mizuki on the back. There is good old Bookmark. I can't help it. That's going to be her name from now on. Doesn't matter if anybody corrects me or anything like that. Suzumi for there. Who is that one? Who is that? That's one of those. See, I got to get used to the new looks of everybody on some of these cards. Yumi Sakura. All right. Maria looks quite different in her pictures on these ones. There is Che or Chai in her alternate plain clothing card. There's Hikaru Shida with our chrome stamped auto. Dash. There is Jumbo. That's Jumbo, right? Is that Jumbo? 62 was Jumbo, wasn't it? Because she doesn't look Jumbo. Yeah. Jumbo Inouye. She looks, I swear to God, in that picture. My tattoo artist has a partner tattoo artist who does some really cool, like, her tattooing. She does a lot of, like, script and stuff like that. Looks just like her if she was covered in tattoos. Hikaru Shida. There is Mio. And we were just looking her up, weren't we? I think we were looking her up on another card, but I don't think her base card was pink, was it? See, that's throwing me off. If their base card is not the same color as their auto card, that's going to mess me up when I'm trying to find their base. Yeah. Uminosuke Shizuku. I thought she had a black card. For some reason, I thought her card was the black card. Don't tell me that they're messing with colors. It makes it a lot easier for me to be able to find the color of their base when I can find the same color as their auto card is the same color as their base. Because it's just easier for me to match everybody up. For some reason, I thought she was on a black card when we saw her in one of our other piles, but I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't even know. She's probably not even in this pile. Seems like whoever I get the autos of, I don't get their base in that stack at all. I just get no base for that person. All right, we are on to... We got to stick with the right box, though. I know we cracked both boxes, and they're both right here in front of me, but I kind of want to keep my hits from each box separate so I can keep track of what was in each box and who came from what box. All right, so we're up to 3 boxes so far. This is box number 3, and we don't have a checky. The guy at the shop opened 6 boxes, and he only got 1 checky. He got, what's her name? Palm, Hijuko, however you say it. Palm from Tokyo Joshi Pro. He got her checky, and she didn't even sign it. She decorated it, but there was no signature on it. He was a little miffed when he noticed that there was actually no signature to his. Okay, there is Maya once again. There is, that's Suzumi there, our alternate. Saray. Oh, we should have dropped our auto, right? Can we drop the auto? Can we see an auto? See, this is the problem. We don't see an auto. We don't know what we're dropping. Okay, I see a black auto right there. We're going to drop that one down. So we'll just bring this stuff right to the front because that makes it a lot easier. All right, there we go. Yuki Aino. I know, I should be naming everybody as we go by, but okay. What's this? Spice app? Spice AP? Spicy app? I don't know. It's Tehamna, though. Can't complain about Tehamna. That has to be. That's one of the Inaba sisters, right? It's got to be one of the Inaba sisters. The Inaba sisters, they look a lot different, or at least a lot better in this set than they did the last set. Yeah, that's Tomoka. Tomoka Inaba. Arisa Endo. There's Wakana Tay. The girl who looks like the Taiwanese girl. Sayuri Namba. Who's that one? 119. Who is that? Yuki Mashiro. Yuki Mashiro. That's Nanoka, right? That's Nanoka. Oh, see, there we go again. I get to her and I'm like, okay, this year I'm not going to fumble on her name. And every year I fumble on her name. What is it? Nozaki, right? Nozaki Nagaya. Every time, every year I'm always like, oh man. Who does she remind me of? She kind of reminds me. Anybody watch that show King of Queens? What's her name? Leah Remini. She looks like a Japanese wrestling version of Leah Remini from King of Queens. And I know that's a strange reference, but that's what it looks like to me. Arisa Endo for our SP card. SP4, Arisa Endo. All right, Yuki Arai down to there. There's Risa Serra. There's one of our very, very, very way too young. There we go. Dump Matsumoto. That's the first time we've seen Dump pop up in 3 boxes. That's my first dump. My first dump of the day. All right, Saray is our other Chrome card. Yeah, that makes me, I really need to go back over those other piles because I never did check to see if there was a 3rd Chrome from the first box that I just missed or something like that. Suzumi. That's the other Inaba, right? No, that's not Inaba. No, that's Rika Tatsumi, right? I know. So if that's Rika Tatsumi and I called her an Inaba, there's going to be people yelling at me. Yeah, that's Rika Tatsumi. I'm an idiot. It's not my fault. Okay. Oh, and there we go. That was really hard. That was like, did we do we have to think about who that could be? See, I screw up a name and then all of a sudden there's her auto popping up after. Again, she's one of the ones that has a little bit of a blah auto. Not always blah auto, but I think in this set, the way that these auto cards look with so much white, when you have a smaller auto that doesn't have a lot to it, it really stands out that the auto is not as intricate as some of the other autos actually are on these ones. All right, so Rika Tatsumi comes up as our 2nd auto of the box. Pretty sure we got everything out of that one. And did we look for Hat Girl up there to see if we had her base come up? I gotta always try to remember to keep an eye out for certain people's base while I'm doing this. All right, why didn't I just cut all the packs first? Like, what's the reason why I didn't do that this time? All right, we're on to box number 3. Are we going to be getting a Checky in box number 3? I just want a Checky. I always want a Checky. Actually, I kind of hope the Checky pops up in box number 4, because then at least the tension will rise a little bit more as we go through these boxes. But I do kind of just want to see what Checkies I'm going to get, because there's not as many people, and I have no idea if Mio Shirai has a Checky or not. I hope Mio Shirai has a Checky in this set, because I need another Mio Checky. Checky, Checky, Checky. No Checky this time. Auto card. I can see a blue auto card right there. Drop that to the bottom. Do we see any other auto cards? Looks like we're just getting the 3 autos per box. We're getting the 3 autos per box minimum on these ones. Oh, no, we got another one. All right, we got 4 autos in this one. All right, our first 4 auto box. So let's get through these ones. Who's that? 58. See, I'm like, let's get through it. Wait, who's that? Wait, who's that? Sakuran? Is that her name? Sakuran? Maybe. Or my translator's fucking with me again. All right, there is. We were looking for her for our last box because I could not find her base. Makoto Yuma. I need her base because I've got her auto and I need to put the base with the auto for that one. I want to call her Makoto. That's not Makoto. Is that Makoto? Makoto? Yeah, Makoto. Jesus, Makoto. Oh, I'm messing this stuff up. Looking like a rookie while I'm doing this like I always do. Okay. There we go. There is that's our alternate photo card, and that should be Arisa Endo as well, right? Arisa Endo for our alternate photo card. Never give up. All right. Let's flip through. That's Tomoko Inaba again. All right. Aoi. She looks scary. She looks like she's like straight out of like an anime. She's got kind of a freaky ass look to her. Che. I better get a Che auto as well. That's one of the ones I always like collecting is a Che auto. I know her. Who's that one? Misaki Maeda. Is it Misaki Maeda? For some reason, I thought she had a different name. Okay. She was rookie last year, I think. Was it? Maybe? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I don't. Miyomoto. All right. There is. See, there we go. My favorite. Always my favorite. She's always popping up in these damn boxes. Always making me think that there's something coming, right? Always makes me think that there's something good coming because she's always in there. Oh, 83. 83. See, that's coming up. That's not coming up on my translator. I know that one. I don't. Oh, man. All right. I'm not even going to try to use a translator because the translator is going to piss me off. All right. I don't think we looked at that rookie card before, but we're going to kind of, we will check her out later. Well, actually, let's slide this in. Did we check that rookie card before? Number 90. Chika Nanasi. Chika Nanasi? Chika Nanasi. How come that sounds familiar to me for some reason? Maybe we did look that one up. Maybe that's why. Okay, first 4 auto box. Our first one, see, she's got nice Choco Pro writing on there. She's got nice writing on hers. And she's the Choco Pro rookie. She is our Choco Pro rookie. We were looking at her card earlier, her rookie card, weren't we? That is Hiyori Taniwata. Hiyori Taniwata. And at the top of her thing, what did she write? Sky Blue Museum? Is that what it says? Let's see if the translator will change to something different than Sky Blue Museum. I don't know. It says something about Sky Blue Museum on the top of that one. But she's one of the rookies. I think I saw her in the... Oh, no, I was thinking Tokyo Joshi Pro. No, she's Choco Pro. That's different. That's the other group. All right, so we got a rookie card. We got a Rika Tatsumi. We've got the mystery girl over there. And we have our first of the alternate, like the clothing photo cards. Who do we have on an orange alternate photo card? Who is that? See, some of these alternate outfit ones, it makes them look like an absolutely, completely different person. It does. It absolutely throws me off on some of these ones. Who is that one? That is... It's probably going to be someone I know. Rina Amikura. Really? Rina Amikura. Is she a newer one? The auto looks a little bit familiar. I don't like the orange on orange. Why do they have to do stuff like that? Why are they putting the orange on orange when they're doing that? Do we have her? I don't think we have her. I don't think we have her in our piles of our, like, alternate clothing cards. No, we don't have her alternate clothing card yet from any of our piles. So, all right, so there we go. We're going to get these out of the way, get our base out of the way from this one. So, box number 3, pretty damn solid box. We got our 3 chromes up here. Solid chromes. Yuki Arai, Arisa Endo, and Sarai. We've got our 3 alternate clothing cards. Che, Suzumi, and Arisa Endo. And, of course, we have our autos that we are going to... Maybe we get our autos over here to the side. So they're not in the way, but we want to keep them out because we are opening another box. So let's put them down here. Are they still visible? They're still visible. All right. Because we're cracking into the next box. We're not even stopping this time. We're cracking into the next box to see if we are still going to be running checky-less on this half. Well, we've done a quarter of the case. Now we're up to a third of the case. So we need to see where we're at on this and how good we're doing. So 3 boxes. That was our first. Box number 3 was our first 4 auto box. We're just going to cut all these right now so I don't have to keep doing it. So we got our first 4 auto box where it had 3 base and 1 alternate clothing card. We had a 3 auto box with just 3 base. And we had a 3 auto box with 2 base plus 1 chrome of Arisa Endo is what we've hit so far. So let's get into these. see what type of thing we can get. I'm doing, while I'm popping it open, I'm giving it a peek to see if I can see that checky space. There's always that little checky space inside of the case or inside of the pack, but it's actually hard to see. I've had checkies come out where I didn't even realize that there was a checky in there. So I'm thinking the odds of a checky are so much more low now that if we're not cracking at least half of the case, the odds of the checky being in what we've pulled out so far are kind of lower than normal. Okay, box number 4. I have so many packs beside me right now. Like the empty packs are just piling up on the table right now. All right, we've got an auto there. And we've got a second auto right there. All right, so we got 2 autos already in one pack. Have already popped up. All right, so let's see if this is going to be a good pack for us. Never give up. I'm just going to do that. Every time I see that, I'm just going to yell, never give up. All right, because I'm bored. I am. I'm not bored. Actually, that's not right to say. I just like saying stupid things. All right, see? Maya just keeps on popping up, keeps on just making me wonder, where is she? Why is she not popping up when I want to see her actual stuff? Maybe she's one of the ones I got mixed up with, that one with the hat that I didn't have that I couldn't find the base for. Eureka Oka. She was funny. The show I went to, she was really funny when she was wrestling. All right, Inaba. Why am I blanking on it? Makoto. God damn. I get blank. There's too many of the names to remember, and too many of the names are in my head at the same time that it just blanks one of them out. Ram Dash. Really young rookie. Mio. Oh, there's a purple card back there. That could be a Mio auto. Could be a Mio auto. That's a Mio auto. I'm going to scream. All right. Our first one. Oh, come on. Come on. You've got all that space. There's all that space on the card. Why? Why use such little space to autograph the card when you have so much space? All right. Shino Suzuki. But then her autograph says Takano. So, come on. Just like that. I know they sign a lot of cards. I can't get mad at them for that because they honestly do. They sign a crap ton of cards. It's expected for them to sign the cards. And these are on card. For a while there, BBM was all sticker because of COVID and stuff like that. So I can't complain. But at the same time, it's like, oh, please just fill in your auto a little bit more. All right. The auto is a nice auto. Hisoka. What's with her mouth? I keep seeing her cards go by. Is that all piercings on her mouth? Is that piercings or is that like, I don't know. Like, is that piercings or is that makeup or something like that around her mouth? Because it looks like she's got a ton of piercings around her mouth, but I'm not familiar with her. So it kind of throws me off when I see that. All right. So 2 base autos so far. And we did have, that's not an SP card. Did we have any SP cards yet? No, we didn't have any SP cards yet. That's a surprise. Usually there's some SP cards in those piles. All right. Pile number 5. Pile number 2 for this box. Pile number 5 for our dual BBM attack that we're doing here. Still no checky. Am I going to have to go back to the shop tonight and pick up some more? Seems like it because I'm kind of like checky fever right now. All right. Let's check what we've got going here. Lots of rookies. Lots of rookies. Did we check that rookie? Number 153 for the rookies. 153 was Kiari Wakana. Oh, she's got the same name as somebody else. Kiari Wakana. And then we've got what? Wakana Uehara as well. All right, Suzumi. There is, what's her name? I keep thinking like Summer Rae. I'm going to end up calling her Summer Rae for this, just to be absolutely wrong. I'm just going to end up calling her Summer Rae probably. All right, Ram is our first of our alternate clothing cards. Maki, Tomoka. See, this girl's got that stuff around her mouth as well. Can you see it? Is it piercings? Her and her down here. Hisoka and this one. They both have that stuff around their mouth. I don't know if that's supposed to be some type of makeup or if that's like some type of, I don't know. It's Suki Aoki. She's got the weird stuff around her mouth there. Oh, one of my favorites. Oh, there's Bookmark again. I'm starting to really like Bookmark. Figure out what Bookmark's real name is. Stop calling her Bookmark. All right, there is Mio. Mio, the main one we're after now. Well, not the maybe, I don't know. I can't tell. Is Mio gonna be the one that we're after the most in this set now? I guess it depends. If we get her fast enough, we don't have to worry. All right, Saray. Saray is actually one of our chromes. See, I keep on just shooting through this stuff so fast because I'm just looking at what we've got. We've already done so many packs that I'm not really paying attention to what I'm pulling. All right, there is Hisoka, our one down there. Our next auto, that's the one I was talking about that looks like the Taiwanese girl, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one that I said looks like the Taiwanese girl. And that's me. Why is it doing that? Why is it not being able to focus? Mio Ishida. I'm Mio Ishida. So we got 3 autos so far. Oh, people don't know how to drive outside my window once again. All right, Mio Ishida. So we got 3 autos so far to this one. So does that mean that we've got a specialty auto? Or is this going to end on like a bummer with like no auto in this pile? No auto in this pile would kind of piss me off if we finish off this whole thing that way. Let's see. Are we going to get bummed out? There's a chance we're going to get bummed out on this one. There's a good chance we're getting bummed on this one. All right. Maybe we put the wrong pack to be the end for this one, but let's see. See if anything pops up. That's cool. Arisa Endo for our Chrome card. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cough in a second. All right, there's our, like, just look at that. What is with that dress? Like, is she planning on inviting 15 people to live inside of it with her? What the hell? That's our one from last time. Or not last time, from now. Right there in our pile right there. All right, Kamifu. I guess we are. Dump. We have our base. Who is that? She looks nice in that one, but who is that one? Number 13. 13 on our checklist is Anzu-chan. Anzu-chan is what it says on my thing. It might, of course, be the wrong translation. Is that her? Yeah, 13. That's her right there, right? She looks a little bit like Suzumi. A little bit like Suzumi and a little bit like Himawari, like if they're mixed together. All right. So I guess we are ending on a non-auto pile. Come on, really? Himawari. Seriously, you're ending me on a non-AOA for our Chrome? We're ending on a non-auto pile. Oh, we did. Damn, 3 autos in that one. They're really, I assume they're trying to, like, my guess on this and what somebody else said to me too was there's a good chance that, like, the prices of making these boxes is going up, but they're trying to keep the boxes at around the same price. And if you're going to keep the boxes around the same price, then that might mean that to make your money back, they need to produce more boxes. Because it used to be 20 packs per box. Wasn't it 20 packs per box? Now it's 18 packs per box. I think it's like 1 less card per pack, is it? I can't even remember. No, I think it's the same amount of cards per pack. But with less autos, that just means they can create more boxes, which means they probably, for how much they put out there and how much they're making, I'm guessing they're making about the same normal profit as they did 5-6 years ago on the same boxes. It's just now less autos, more boxes, same price, higher printing costs and stuff like that probably brings them to breaking even with what they used to break before. So not too bad. 3 auto box that time. So we've had 2 3 auto boxes and we got a 4 auto box. This was what last year with the 2024s kind of wasn't as, not that it wasn't as fun to break. It was just with less autos per box. And if you're not hitting autos that you really do actively collect, then it feels a little bit like a letdown on those boxes. When it used to be 4, 5, sometimes 6 autos a box, you knew you were going to get something you liked. Rarely ever would you hit a box where there wasn't something inside that was really cool or something that you really liked. So not too bad on this one, really. Like I can't complain because it's BBM and no matter what we're breaking, it's fun. But I would like to be able to put together a nice set of autos. For the autos that I hit from my boxes, I kind of hope that they're certain girls and from like a certain level of them and stuff like that as well. So there we go. 3 chromes, 3 clothing cards, 3 chrome cards, and our 3 autos right there. Last pile, same thing. 3 clothing cards, 3 chrome cards, and our 4 autos over here because we have the specialty clothing card as well. All right, so there we go. We're 1/3 of the way through my first case, and we are at 0 checkies, but we're at least at 1 chrome auto. We're at 1 alternate clothing auto, and we are at what? How many? 3, 6, 9, 11 base autos. Man, the odds of hitting one of the girls that you really want are way far down than what they used to be on these ones. Because, man, out of 159 autos, and if I'm only averaging like 3 autos per box, we're only going to be getting about between 36 to 40 autos total. And that includes the specialty autos. So, yeah, it's getting a lot tougher to hit the ones that you're really wanting to hit. I used to always hit Yuka Sakazaki and a Mio and a Mizuki and other ones that I collect. Hikaru Shida. I used to hit them every year when I opened up my first case. But yeah, this year it's going to be a lot tougher to be hitting who we're looking for. But hey, that's the way it goes on these ones. I could just buy singles online if I wanted to, but this is always more fun. So that's it for me. We've hit through 4 out of our, 4 out of our 12 boxes from the case so far. So hopefully our luck is going to get better as we keep going and we hit some real bangers in the next couple of boxes. So that's it for me. If you're here for this and this is your first video, go back. There's a lot more. Go back for 2025. If you want to watch a lot more, go back through my videos. 2024, 3, 2, 1, and 0 are all up here. I got tons of breaks of all of these boxes on here. So, like I said, hi, Grandpa. Grandpa just woke up. He probably wants some food. He's not feeling good today. And we got another new cat. We got cat number 7 is in the quarantine room. Buster is now here. Buster is part of the clan. Grandpa's not feeling good today, so I got to go check on him. He had a minor seizure this morning. So I'm out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. Probably, like I said, it's probably just going to be more BBM. So if you like BBM wrestling, that is, perverts, stick around. There's always going to be more. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys later. Bye-bye.